We're in New York City at the annual SVG Sports Graphics Forum. Kristian Hernandez here with SVG. I'm pleased to be joined by Harvard University's Imry Halevi. So, Imry, you just did a panel, a case study about Harvard's integration on ESPN+. So tell me, what are the things, the challenges you may have when you first started, and how'd you adapt to those challenges?
Sure. So ESPN Plus is massive. The ESPN ecosystem is big, and it was a big change for us because we used to have our own graphics package, something that we built from the ground up that was made to fit our needs. And ESPN has so many graphics that fit so many different things, and so it was really a challenge for us to get a handle on everything that's available and make sure that we use it correctly. That was number one. Number two is, it's not just football and basketball for us. Harvard has 42 Division I teams. The Ivy League supports many different sports, and so we needed to make sure that we were using the ESPN package, but having it fit fencing and track and water polo and rowing and swimming and all these other sports that don't typically get the big ESPN treatment. So that was a big challenge for us, making sure that everybody has the same look and feel and consistent, but realizing that not everyone is football and men's basketball.
So for some conferences that may have to assimilate and integrate on ESPN+, what are some of the talking points and advice that you might give them?
So I would say, first of all, is watch ESPN a lot. Because if you watch sports on TV, you kind of get a sense of what goes where and how certain graphics fit. And the second is taking it slow. There are hundreds of graphics that ESPN provides the ESPN schools, and you can't use them all, and you shouldn't use them all, and if you try to use them all, it just looks like you're showcasing all the graphics you have and not really paying attention to the production. So doing it slowly and making sure that the graphics serve the game and serve the production, not the other way around, I think is a good way to start.
So we're only in the third month of 2019. What are you looking forward to doing on your broadcast and continue to do for the rest of the year?
So we're now getting into our spring season, and it's our first spring season with ESPN. So getting baseball and softball, lacrosse, rowing, those are things we haven't done on ESPN yet, and trying to figure out the different elements that are available and how we can get into that. And then looking into next year, this past year ESPN redesigned its football package, and that was not yet made available to the ESPN Plus schools. And so how do we get into that? How do we rethink our football package and use the new ESPN graphics and make sure that whatever we do fits with all the other games that ESPN does across all the different leagues and all different schools?
So for more from the 2019 SVG Sports Graphics Forum, be sure to check sportsvideo.org.